last season.
We're going classic. Both characters using their mains. No pockets, no secondaries, none of that nonsense. Going straight into the Rob Villager on PS2.
And right away just starts off with the laser and the Lloyd Rocket. They do not waste time. And this matchup is going to be quite difficult for Rob when it comes to the neutral interactions, just because Villager just has so much to stuff out approach options, you know?
Yeah, even just that slingshot is so toxic to play against.
And it's like, of course, it's like, okay, you can beat it out with certain moves, right? But like at the end of the day, he can just throw out another one right after, or Lloyd Rocket. So it's like, oh man, it's like 3 projectiles almost feels like coming at you right at once, and that pocket
laser.
Wow, he
living
did
up to
not
his name.
waste any time throwing that laser back out. But yeah, Pikpocket off to a strong start. Going to take the stock with the up air at 127. Yeah, like I said, he's just doing a really good job at stuffing out 8BitMan's approaches.
Both players no stranger to this matchup. They play all the time.
No, for sure. I've definitely watched some VODs, but that's not going to take the stock.
I'd be very close to killing there.
I think a little closer to the blast. Yep, down air.
Those balloons, he's living.
Barely.
Lucky.
Living. And that's just something that Villager has to offer, right? Is that you think you can spike him, you think you can hit him with a down air or that's a meteor, but those balloons are just like super armor within their own right, you know?
It's like Snake's recovery times 1,000. Pocket another laser.
And that's the thing, you can't edge guard a Villager as proficiently as you want to. But Pikpocket overextending there with the forward air, trying to cross up on shield. Unfortunately gets up smash for it. But sitting at a comfortable 80% lead here, bringing it back to 100%. Quick 20% just like that. Ooh, bowling ball doesn't go off the platform there. Gets caught with the nair, gonna grab forward air. Ooh, air dodges in. 8BitMan with the hot string there.
50% coming out quick from 8BitMan. That bowling ball, smooth recovery by 8BitMan.
Barely grazes him, but the up smash is gonna call that nair out super hard.
I was just getting ready to say Pikpocket is struggling a little bit to find this kill, but, you know, prove me wrong.
Yeah, no, he definitely knows how to pick his spots.
And now he's got that tree on the board. There's one more thing for 8BitMan to worry about once that axe comes in.
One thing that that Pikpocket is really, really good at is finding these dash attacks to just put himself in a position to just be able to approach safely, just because that active hitbox is out there.
And then it's got that like semi-projectile type of thing going on. It's a very good mix-up option. And again, those balloons just come in clutch.
Rolls through the jab. Villager sucks.
Any other character that's the correct edge guard against, like, you're getting that spike easy. But Villager's balloons just saying no.
Yeah, it's definitely frustrating when you just can't find those quote-unquote easy kills. You know, he definitely has an exploitable recovery, but it's just you have to have the right knowledge and right tools to just contest it.
Yeah, so 8BitMan changing up a little bit, going deep off stage, trying to get that, that nair.
Running out of gas soon, though. Air dodges to the ledge. Ooh, very ballsy by 8BitMan. Probably going to get caught by a drop-down back air. Could have taken the stock potentially.
Well, Pikpocket's sitting pretty. Full stock lead.
Why did he take the stock with
and
there?
just super consistent from Pikpocket. Just like no wasted movements, no flubbed interactions or anything like that. It's just
straight up solid gameplay right there.
That's a Villager like how-to.
Yeah, that's just how you play the character, honestly. And like it's moments like those where you kind of take a step back and realize, is this really the most optimal way to play this game? It's just so frustrating at times, but
you know, drift back, slingshot a couple times, throw out the Lloyd. You know, build up that percent, because you can't win every single neutral, but you're going to win a lot with a slingshot.
And I felt like in that moment, in those moments, 8BitMan was just trying to challenge a lot of things, you know. He needs to sit back in his shield more and just let him throw out the options, you know, find your openings, find those spots. I feel like he was just trying to find a combo off of straight hits, but again, those projectiles are just combating everything he has to offer. And
especially as like a big character like Rob, that slingshot is like, he could be blindfolded. You're getting hit by it.
Exactly.
So hopefully we see 8BitMan change up his playstyle a little bit here. You know, try and not force the approach so hard on those slingshots and wait for a key moment to strike.
Yeah. See, like you can instantly tell 8BitMan going for a lot more aerial approaches. He seemed to have been getting caught on the grounded approaches. So trying to approach with a full hop rising there, or like not full hop rising there, full hop falling there to try and kind of scoop him out of that positioning that he's put himself in.
Yeah, approaching from a non-horizontal angle.
Right. Yeah, so he just needs to.
Oh boy, it's just not working. Pikpocket has such control of this neutral right now.
Yeah, it's just hard for Rob, honestly. Like, he only has Nair, honestly, to approach. And when are you going to use Nair coming down? It's not, you know, not optimal. But, ooh, punishes him for the down smash. Ooh, what's the punish? Okay, dash attack. Gets jabbed on ledge.
On the ledge. That is the... Is this Villager? This is Isabel.
I've never seen that in my life. I thought it was going to end after a few. But
side B off the side.
That's definitely going to take the stock.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. That's one thing about Pikpocket. He likes to do the Lloyd Rocket as soon as he's off stage. So really good stuff to 8BitMan for calling that out. Oh, 8BitMan, nice in the recovery.
The balloon's still active.
Almost get pineapple there, but like. All right, Pikpocket taking the stock. Not down by too much, only 30%. If he can just, you know, build his positioning again, he's pretty much there.
Yeah, he's in a very good spot, and he's shown that he knows how to play this neutral against Rob.
Oh, unfortunate. I think he wanted a runoff fair or bear there.
But 8BitMan doing a great job, like, utilizing these platforms. Like, Pikpocket was camping that platform for maybe 2 seconds, and 8BitMan just sharked him right from underneath. And again, approaching from underneath Pikpocket is working out really well for 8BitMan.
Yeah, he wants to approach either underneath or on top of him. And seems like on top of him isn't really working too much, so he's finding those openings where Pikpocket just extending just a little bit too much. Ooh, no punish on the up smash there, but Pikpocket just waiting in the corner. One thing I also haven't seen much from 8BitMan is that gyro. You know, he hasn't really been using it too much in this matchup. Maybe he doesn't want it to be pocketed.
Yeah, it can be caught, right?
Right, yeah.
And then you're not allowed to use it anymore.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that is true. That is true.
He might be saving it for like a clutch moment. We did see in game 1 he had it charged for most of the game.
Right.
He might have just been waiting for the right moment. But these lasers are just coming out willy-nilly, so he's comfortable with his projectiles.
Ooh, he's gonna kill.
Wow.
Wow.
The vacuum on that side B is dumb.
Insane. Yeah, I feel like if 8BitMan is to use the gyro, he wants to use it in those close quarter situations where he's just not gonna have time to react to it, so he can not pocket it.
Right. Or like an offstage like trap with gyro laser and then run off fair or something like that.
Or down throw gyro into the side B, you know, classic Rob combo. Ooh, but 8BitMan,
this string.
Complete difference from game 1. You know, he has the same lead that, you know, Pikpocket had in the first game.
Good recovery from 8BitMan using that air dodge.
Ooh, really nice jump coming from 8BitMan to avoid that. Ooh. Yeah, he knew it was coming. He knew. And that shield.
Shield damage.
Almost extinct.
But again, something changing in 8BitMan. This game to 8BitMan is just wild.
Right. And again, like I said, he's just approaching with those underneath and those overhead moves that just are catching Pikpocket and doing a really, really, really good job of punishing a lot of Pikpocket's overextensions.
But again, at this point in the game, he's allowed to do that. Like a full stock lead, he can just kind of YOLO. Ooh, that up air almost sharking.
Yeah. That was some quick thinking right there. Ooh, no punish on the parry there.
But yeah, if 8BitMan with this clean stock lead, oh, okay. Never mind. You know what? Never mind. It's fine.
Yeah, this is definitely not out of Villager's means, though, because one tree combo, something like that, can bring this right back.
And just as you say that, the tree's coming out. We've got the axe on deck.
And he has gyro now, not going to be able to use it to his advantage. Ooh, and the balloon stalling out the hitbox there.
But this is that classic scenario where one character has such a lead. Like, Pikpocket is so far behind that he's already in like a disadvantaged state, so he can just throw things at the wall. Whatever sticks is going to stick.
Exactly.
Plus, he's got full rage. Like,
yeah.
Ooh, he's living.
Wow. They're not going to take it just yet.
But yeah, he can just do whatever he wants. If he loses, you know, no big deal, whatever. But that just means that he can take the YOLO option and just go wild. And we're seeing it right here. He's bringing it back. This is like almost even.
Yeah, I feel like 8BitMan's just overcommitting a little bit too much.
That's going to do it.
He was overcommitting a little bit too much. He was in the lead, and all he needed to do was just sit back and shield and just, you know, wait for those approach options because he needed to kill him. And I don't know if you saw the timer, but they were at almost 2 minutes. So a timeout is definitely possible in this matchup for sure.
I mean, hashtag villager things.
I mean, Billy gang, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like when you're playing against a villager, there's always a possibility of getting timed out.
For sure.
You know, the runaway slingshots, a lot of like spammy, zony type of stuff.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Pikpocket's not afraid to get in there.
It's just like a common game plan. It's just to throw out those options, wait for them to challenge, and try to kind of piece by piece shark them out through their approaches. So Pikpocket was doing a good job of doing that game 1, but 8BitMan just figuring out those patterns and, you know, when to go in, when not to go in. So really good stuff to him for taking game 2.
Yeah, and it's such low commitment. He can just boop, 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 like throw him out, whatever.
Exactly. Yeah, see, forcing 8-bit to shield, runs up with the grab. Quick 53% combo.
Those platforms coming in clutch. Pikpocket's counterpick just working out for him.
Yeah,
really
Battlefield is a really, really good stage for this character. But also a good stage for Rob. But, you know, Pikpocket can just hide behind those platforms, hide under those platforms, and wait for those approach options.
I was going to say, we haven't seen a gyro yet, but I think Pikpocket already stole it.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what's in his pocket.
But again, even if it was in play, it's the triplet. You know, you can just hide from it, grab it, throw it in the air. Oh, no.
That almost in stock. Had he have gotten a little bit more hit, that would have definitely been the stock. Yeah, is that going to kill? And it kills, catches him on the bad DI.
That DI mix-up, yeah. It's
Gave him no
strong.
time to just react. He just got grabbed and thrown immediately almost.
Pikpocket coming out strong in Game 3, just getting that quick stock lead. Now he's just got to get that extra credit, and he's feeling in a good spot.
Right. And Villager being one of those characters that can just maneuver himself around platforms really, really well. Rob being a bigger character with different kind of dash speed.
What?
Wow, what a call out on the air dodge there. All right, he's gonna down throw
into
up
an
air.
Up air, up smash. Either one is gonna do it, or not. Never mind.
That's the second time that Pikpocket hasn't mashed out of that down throw. So I feel like maybe next time he's either gonna mix it up or go for the up smash.
I don't think anybody was expecting that stage spike.
Yeah, but that's just, you know, Rob thing.
I mean, he has the means to go off stage for
Exactly.
a millennia. He can just be out there, throw the gas in, and he's gonna be fine coming back.
One thing you want to do more versus Villager is rolling, because his projectiles are just going to force you to jump, and the more you jump, the more he's going to catch you. So rolling is definitely not a bad option. But you definitely want to mix it up with what you do. Don't want to roll too much.
Yeah. It seems like 8BitMan is playing like a little bit more patient than he was in Game 1 and Game 2. Like throwing out these nairs is just like kind of like be on the defensive, and then he's choosing that time, like right there where he got that grab. He's just like, okay, this is the optimal time. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to get this grab, and then we'll maximize from there. I like this playstyle change.
Yeah, he's definitely not trying to challenge as much. He's shielding more, trying to parry more. So really good stuff from him.
Oh,
yeah, you got to remember that those aerials are definitely not punishable.
And that villager grab just not coming in handy.
Oh,
there you go.
Catches him for once.
That was maybe like, what, 7, 8 downers we saw that didn't work. And then this one finally coming out for 8BitMan here.
And one thing about Villager's up B is that even when you break balloons, he gets a little bit of a momentum boost when they pop
Yeah,
upwards.
it's kind of like a vertical air dodge.
Yeah, without having to actually expand an air dodge.
But again, like 8BitMan spacing on that down air was just so perfect that it got through the balloons and the character itself. Very good stuff coming out.
Yeah, I think that was a really, really big momentum boost. 8BitMan can now just sit back and just, you know, play the patient game, just play the waiting game.
Yeah, it puts a lot of pressure on Pikpocket, try and take the stock out, because you're playing against a player like 8BitMan. You know that, like, anything is possible. You could get gimped anytime. You got to take it super, super seriously.
Gonna wait for what's the ledge option? All right, he's gonna opt to ledge jump.
But again, with Pikpocket giving him this much respect at 160%, 8BitMan's going to take that. He's going to get back on the stage, try and build up some percent.
And the Lord Rocket taking the stock there at 180 finally. And only at 81%, this is definitely not out of Pikpocket's grasp. A couple more combos and he's in there. 8BitMan just needs to realize that he has the lead and does not need to overextend whatsoever. Like I said, he needs to realize that Pikpocket is definitely not mashing out of that down throw, so up smash is definitely viable right now.
But again, Pikpocket, he's fine with just building up a little bit of percent, you know, throwing things at the wall. He's going to get something, you know. At this high of a percent, yeah, of course he's going to die to a one strong kill option, but oh, boy.
Nice job with the get of attack there. Calling out the side B. But 8-Bit sitting at 72% now. One really strong move from Villager. Might be able to take the stock pretty soon.
Yeah, Pikpocket has been throwing out a couple smash attacks, the up smashes. If he gets that tree going, he's got the axe available.
Right.
So 8BitMan cannot sit on this lead and think he's in a great spot.
Yeah, 8BitMan jumping a little bit too much now. Getting caught by a lot of these fairs. So, ooh, trying to steal it from him. Oh. No, 8BitMan is overextending just a little bit too much right now. He's rolling a lot. Oh my god, the bowling ball. He's going to go off stage. He does not.
Okay.
Gets hit with the fairs. This is really close match. It's really close. Oh, gets hit with another bear.
We're pretty much even here.
Oh no, he gets hit with the sour spot.
Next big kill option is going to take it.
Getting hit with the sour spot once again. Oh, the Nair
He's
almost
living.
taking the stock.
Snipe.
He almost gets hit with the laser.
The gyro's coming back out on the field.
Oh no, the almost got grabbed. Oh my god, this is so close.
Lloyd
this is so close. He needs to, okay, run off. He's going to run off fair. Run off fair. He needs to realize that. Just keep your distance. Oh, takes it. Hits with the Lloyd Rocket. They're both sitting at one last
fair, like
hit.
You said, Pikpocket's spacing on point right
now.
now.
Lloyd Rocket.
Very good spacing, Pikpocket.
Oh my god, the fair hit so close. Oh, he's gonna
watch for that shark.
Watch out for the tree. For the tree. Oh my god, he rolls. He rolls again. Oh my god, 8BitMan is rolling. This is spaghetti. They're both. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's gonna take it. Wow.
Oh my god. Oh, that was so close. 8BitMan definitely not happy about that one.
That was a solid 45 seconds of rolling.
And I don't know if you saw the timer, but that was almost